A tiger that eats only vegetables? Impossible. Tigers are born to hunt. Or are they? What happens when nature itself plays a joke on the jungle? Meet the strangest tiger in history, the mighty beast who feared meat. This is the tale of the vegetarian tiger, a story so unbelievable yet completely true.
Before we begin, a quick message. Any digital copy of this content is piracy. Don't do it and stand against it. For new stories, subscribe to the Story Nexus at youtube.com passing to real Story Nexus. Don't go to fake Nexus. Want to know about upcoming stories? Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Links are in the description.
A long time ago, in a dense green jungle, a baby tiger was born. His fur was as golden as the morning sun, with bold black stripes running down his back. But unlike other tiger cubs, this one never knew the taste of meat. Why? Because fate had something special planned for him. You see, this little cub was not raised by a tiger family, but by a wise old hermit who lived on the edge of the jungle. The hermit, dressed in orange robes with a long white beard flowing down to his chest, took the little tiger into his humble hut and raised him as his own. The hermit was a kind man, but there was one rule in his house: no meat. He believed in kindness to all creatures. And so, the tiger cub grew up eating nothing but bananas, guavas, pumpkins, and the sweetest jungle fruits. As the years passed, the tiger grew. Oh, he grew into a mighty beast. His paws were as large as coconuts, his muscles strong enough to shake the trees. But there was one problem. Unlike the other tigers who roared in hunger for fresh meat, this tiger, oh no, he never hunted. While the other tigers chased deer and wild boars, he happily sat under a mango tree, munching on ripe, juicy mangoes like a content cat. The animals of the jungle watched in shock. A tiger that doesn't hunt, whispered the deer. A tiger that doesn't eat meat, chattered the monkeys. Even the elephants shook their heads in disbelief. Was he even a real tiger? Now, news of this strange tiger spread beyond the jungle. Soon, the villagers began talking. Around the fire at night, old men whispered about the mysterious Niramishashi Bagh, the vegetarian tiger. Some laughed, some scoffed, and some didn't believe a word of it. But one man did believe it. And he was determined to prove the whole thing a lie. This man was no ordinary villager. He was a hunter, a tall, rugged man with a thick moustache, a rifle slung over his shoulder, and a hat worn from years of jungle adventures. He had hunted tigers before, and he knew a tiger that doesn't eat meat. Impossible. Tigers are made for hunting. And so, with a smirk on his face and a plan in his mind, the hunter set off into the jungle, determined to uncover the truth.
Enjoying the story? Make sure to subscribe to the Story Nexus and hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure.
The hunter walked deep into the jungle until he found him, the tiger. And what a magnificent beast he was. The hunter watched, hidden behind the bushes, as the tiger carefully peeled a banana and ate it with a happy little purr. Ridiculous, the hunter whispered. Let's see how long this nonsense lasts. The hunter pulled out a large, fresh, juicy piece of raw meat and placed it right in front of the tiger. The jungle fell silent. The birds stopped chirping. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. Would the tiger finally show his true colors? The tiger sniffed the meat. He stared at it, and then he scrunched up his nose in disgust. He stepped back as if the meat was a rotten fruit, turned his head away, and flicked his tail in disappointment. Instead, he picked up a ripe jackfruit and started eating that instead. The hunter's jaw dropped. Impossible! A tiger that refuses meat? This can't be real! But the hunter wasn't ready to give up. That night, as the tiger slept peacefully under the stars, the hunter crept into the jungle and secretly mixed minced meat into the tiger's usual food. Ha! Let's see if he refuses it now, he whispered to himself, laughing. The next morning the tiger stretched, yawned, and happily walked over to his food bowl. He took a bite, and then, splat, puffed, black! The tiger spat it out immediately. His face twisted in horror. His eyes widened in betrayal. He let out a mighty growl, not of anger, but of pure disappointment. He turned to the hunter, his gaze fierce and unwavering, as if saying, "How dare you do this to me?" From that day on, the tiger made a choice. He no longer trusted humans. He walked away from the village, back into the deep jungle where he belonged. He continued to live in peace, eating fruits, watching sunsets, and proving that not everything in nature follows the rules we expect. The hunter, he never spoke of that day again. The villagers, they passed down the story for generations. And even today, in the heart of the jungle, where the trees whisper secrets to the wind, some say, if you listen closely, you can still hear the gentle sound of a tiger munching on a banana. And that, my friends, is the incredible story of the vegetarian tiger. Did you enjoy it? If you love amazing stories like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And that's the end of today's story. But don't go anywhere because many more thrilling tales are coming your way. At the Story Nexus, we bring you the most exciting, mysterious, and unforgettable stories from around the world. If you love adventures, mysteries, and timeless legends, then hit that subscribe button now. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new story. Join our growing community of story lovers. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What story should we tell next? Want updates on upcoming stories? Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Links are in the description. Thank you for watching and see you soon for another amazing adventure only on the Story Nexus.